It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ERBB. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of price action here, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red line and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price action, definitely some updates here need to be made. The first thing I'm going to do is just a little bit of house cleaning here. Going to go ahead and get rid of these lines up here. Sure, they still pertain, but they're not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines everywhere that risk causing clutter and confusion. So just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that watched yesterday's video, I talked about 003 as support. And, you know, this is one that you could throw right into a learning textbook in terms of, you know, this rule. Price broke down below 003, and then you can see, surprise, surprise, the bulls tried on several occasions to get back above there, but a classic example of that support now acting as resistance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying 003 can never, ever be broken again. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price did ultimately struggle, you know, to get back above that area after it gapped down below it this morning. So that'll be, you know, key priority resistance number one. That's why I deleted those other ones out of there, just because before you start worrying about any of those other ones, from a resistance standpoint, 003 is back to being that key level. As far as next areas of support and where to keep an eye on, next level would be that gap close location, which sits down here at 0017. So 0017, which again goes back to just foundational rules in charting. This was a previous area of resistance, and when resistances are broken, you want to see them act as support. So not saying it's guaranteed that the price is headed down here or anything like that, but from just the big picture perspective and just basic rules in charting, 0017 would be that next area of support that you definitely want to see the bulls hold strong if the price does head down there. So still a lot of time left this week. We'll see if the bulls can build an overall higher base or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.